Hey everybody, I'm Anthony A.
And I'm Andrew.
And you're watching Shelf Life Weekly, episode 13, which I feel is going to be a pretty cool episode.
It is a good episode.
We're not going to lie, sometimes we like to romanticize the situation and tell you all about how awesome the episode is going to be.
Yeah, but this time we're not full of it.
Yeah, doing our best to keep it real. And so we're going to talk about some cool stuff today. I'm talking about artist Eric Jones.
I'm going to be talking about the sword.
And we're going to do a little email response to the comic book that just came out last Wednesday, Nemesis #1 by Mark Millar and Steve McNiven. So first up on today's episode, we're shining the Shelf Life Weekly spotlight on artist Eric Jones.
How did you, well,
I don't know. It's not really like a spotlight.
Yeah, it's like one of those little LED flashlights, or...
It's like when you get like lost in your apartment and you're trying to find a light switch, so you use your cell phone to find the switch, and then you turn it on, and then it's just like, oh, I live here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So anyway, Eric Jones. I think we've been making it a point for the past couple episodes to bring up a new illustrator, a new artist that's kind of breaking into comic books. So if you watch any of the other segments that we did, like the one we did about Barnaby Ward,
or Stunt Kid,
Jason Levis. Yeah. So yeah, Eric Jones, really cool stuff. He's definitely in that league of like modern illustrators that are just kind of in the comic book industry now. He's doing some covers. I know he did a series of covers for a book that came out by Boom Studios, The Unknown. And then I went on his website and to check out some more stuff, because I saw it was a Half-Slash cover that I discovered, which is where I discover a lot of great artists, but I don't read the comic book because
Half-Slash is terrible.
Well, it's the covers that sell it.
No, totally. That's one of the. It's weird. It's like, you know, you always hear that, like, you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
Comic books? Yeah, you totally do.
That's how you judge comic books.
That's exactly what happens.
It's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So, but that's why we love comics, and that's why we have a show about comics. So, cool stuff. Yeah, I think it was. I know it was for an issue, but it was, I think, like volume 7 of the graphic novel.
Okay.
Had a really cool Cassie Hack with a decapitated head, and she's got a knife in the blood, and cool stuff. So his website, if you're interested in seeing any more of his stuff, which is I don't think it's a work-friendly website.
No, it's definitely not safe for work.
Because he draws the boobs.
Yeah, and people are scared of boobs.
Scared of the boobs. Shelf Life Weekly, I don't think we're so afraid. I don't think we're scared off that easily.
Scared of boobs.
Yeah. So we're calling you out, chickens. It's www.theirizon.
Irisian?
Something like that. Here goes the link.
Just
Yeah, and I mean, check some of the stuff out. It's here. Oh, look at that one.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, look at that action going on.
Those black bars are not original, by the way.
Yeah, I drew those in Photoshop.
Yep.
Anyway.
So check his stuff out.
Check it out.
Totally awesome.
New artist. Hot stuff. This week, who's the...
Stephen Wrightson.
Stephen Wrightson wrote in and wanted to know what we think about Nemesis, because we didn't talk about it last week. We actually were in recess for last week, and we ran the gag reel and everything, so, you know.
Basically, he's asking what is you guys' take on Nemesis? Yeah, that's it.
We didn't say it was a good email.
Yeah, we didn't say it was a good email, but we're like, okay, let's talk about Nemesis.
Sorry, I mean, no offense. But, you know, I mean...
Well, to answer your question, Steven, Nemesis is horrible, other than the art, which is done by Steve McNiven.
Steve McNiven!
McNiven's awesome.
McNiven's awesome!
But here's another Mark Millar.
You don't like Mark Millar, do you?
No, I hate Mark Millar.
Okay.
I think he's terrible. He's an atrocious writer, and makes everybody less intelligent for reading his work. But the thing about it is that he's already doing. I don't know. Okay, Nemesis is about what if, like, you know, the one superhero in the world is actually a supervillain. Okay.
Okay.
Mark Waid is already doing this right now. It's called Irredeemable. So there you go, not unoriginal story. And then all he does is just curse the whole time. And I understand cursing. I love it. I would actually do it much more if we were trying to create a fun show. But what he does is it's all fluff. It's like, oh wow, look how well he said that for you. And it's like, well, is that fun? Am I missing something?
I don't know. So you didn't like it?
Oh no, I thought it was terrible. It's just a bunch of contrived nonsense. But McNiven's heart is really nice. I really do love the stuff.
I guess that's where I'm at. I guess to get my answer to the question.
Yeah, what do you think of this?
I'm indifferent about. Like, it didn't blow me away as far as like the good things I like about it was obviously McNiven's art.
Yeah.
I like the costume design, like the character concept, the fact that he's.
Well, no, it took it took a stroke of genius to make the bad guy white.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just
like in Star Wars.
I guess so. Vader was black.
Yeah, but all of its little minions were white.
Except for the Shadow Troopers,
which were cool as hell.
Which are the Black Ops troopers. But that's just
that's expanded universe stuff.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with Nemesis #1.
Okay, what does have to do with Nemesis?
Okay, so but I did like the action, the fact that I liked the panel where he's jumping on top of the front of the plane and he's like shooting inside the cockpit with a machine gun.
Not just the plane, Air Force One.
Yeah, Air Force One.
Yeah,
with the president in it, totally, because they're going there.
Yeah,
they're going there. They're attacking the president, which I don't really support the attacking of Air Force One or the attacking of the United States. And
we're going to have Secret Service agents probably down the door.
Yeah, so we don't support, but I don't know, I thought the action panel, but I don't know if that's just...
No, that's McNiven's art. It has nothing to do with...
But I mean that he wrote the vision for the panel, like the way that the rhythm of the action, because So I'm not saying it was like the writing was super good. I'm really indifferent about it, and the thing that well, this is becoming a really opinionated show, but
that's what they're here for.
Yeah, I guess so. The only thing that I have against is right on the cover, and I think it was the main cover, it says makes Kick-Ass look like, which we could bleep that out later.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's saying that my last project was such an amazing project.
Yeah.
That and I know it's supposed to be comical, but I just think that you should let your comic books sell themselves. I mean, it's not like I would do the show and be like, hey everybody, welcome to Shelf Life Weekly. It's the greatest comic book podcast on the face of the earth, we're the greatest local podcast, or the greatest.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's if you feel that we're the greatest, that we're better than any other podcast, then that's fine.
I feel that the work should speak for itself rather than having
and it's right on the cover. It's almost, and as far as, not to get into graphic design standpoint, but here's the masthead about, that yay big, and as far as visual hierarchy, the thing where it says that is huge, and it's right in the corner, and it's the last thing your eye falls on, so that's all I can get past. It's okay, here's another Kick-Ass.